girls, it's the Welcome to the Pretty Girls Club. If you know it, hit the subscribe button. If you're not, hey girl, hey. As you can see from the title of this video, you gotta just watch. So honestly, y'all, like when I tell y'all my life has been moving fast and slow at the same time, like I just don't know how to describe it. Like lately, I just been lately. My business is doing okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not going how I thought, but also too, I kind of feel like it's kind of a little bit of like my fault as well. Like I won't say I'm not motivated, but I feel like I'm not performing to like my highest potential right now. And honestly, it could probably be a little bit of burnout. To be honest, like it could be a little bit of burnout. I've been doing this for about 4 years now, and honestly, y'all, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit tired of it. So, not tired of business, or like tired of making money for myself. More so tired of doing like the same kind of routine day in, day out. Like wake up, make bangles, pack orders, post on social media, you know, stuff like that. So I want to let y'all know this is going to be just an unedited video for the most part. Unedited. I'm going to just kind of just talk. Sassy, stop. Why do every time when I start recording, stop, you act like this? Like y'all, if y'all watched my live from the other day, y'all see how crazy she was act. Okay, sorry y'all. Girl, my boyfriend will calling me. Y'all, don't y'all know how like people call you and message you at like the wrong times? Like when I just was laying down for like a whole rest, like today it's 2 p.m. I just got out the bed. But anyway, so like I was saying, like I don't know if it's like burnout or if I feel like I'm just outgrowing my current like business. I don't know what it is, but that's how I've been feeling lately. So y'all probably have noticed like I really haven't been putting out much new stuff. And also to another honest, like transparent moment is the financial situation. So y'all know that my business is 100% my source of income in terms of paying bills and trying to still buy inventory. And so as of lately, like my business have been doing enough to pay my bills, but it really hasn't been supplying any extra to buy inventory. And y'all already know I'm of course going to choose paying my bills over buying inventory, because there's no point of buying inventory if I don't got a roof over my head. Okay, so that's kind of where my priority has been lately. These are bead bundles. These are on the website. So that's kind of like where my priority, or like where my head has been lately in terms of like choosing choosing my house, not my house, my apartment, my bills over inventory. I definitely have been doing that, because I'm not saying that my business is failing, but I'm just saying that as of right now it's not generating enough extras. But that's why I do have, you know, things like YouTube. I'm going to start doing paid collaborations now that my TikTok has hit 10K and things like that. But that's why it's always good to always have different sources of income to kind of, you know, offset like slow times or just like low order value times. So like right now, I won't say I'm having a slow time business because I get orders every day. Right now, what I'm experiencing is low order value. So people probably would just only spend about $10, $15, you know. Back then in like 2021, I don't even want to say the word 2020, because we gotta just let 2020 go. As a business, we gotta just let 2020 go. But in terms of like 2021, even last year in 2022, people were spending big money. People were spending $20, $30, $40 at a time. People are not spending the amount of money anymore, simply because of everything that's going on in the world as well. Like gas prices are high, grocery prices are high, school, people have kids, people have, just like, remember what I just said earlier, I'm prioritizing my bills over anything else. Luxury, people are doing the same thing. People are prioritizing their bills over, stop, sassy. People are prioritizing their bills over, you know, online shopping. Now, I will caveat that and say people are going to support you if they want to support you. People are going to buy what they want to buy. So I'm pretty sure if scams drop tomorrow, people are going to buy them skims for $80, $90. If Telfar drop next week, I'm pretty sure people are going to buy that $200 shopper bag. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely will say people definitely spend money on what they want to spend money on. And so that's why me as a business owner, I'm trying to figure out ways to put my business up there, to put my business at the top of people's brain, to think like, okay, yeah, I'm going to spend my money with Pretty Girl Bangles because she's worth it. So I'm trying to figure out new ways to kind of show my value, trying to show like the perks and luxuries of shopping with me. So I'm just kind of just been like thinking, again, I'm not going to really tell y'all many ideas. But just know that that's kind of where I'm thinking. So kind of think about that too. How can you show that your business is worth the splurge? How can you show your business is worth, you know, people spending their little extra money on? So that's kind of where I just been at, with business. So I'm not saying my business is slow, or I'm not saying that it's failing. I'm just saying that I just been noticing that my order value has definitely decreased a lot, and my prices haven't increased really. My prices have been the same since really the beginning, simply because of my audience. Now, of course, like I was saying earlier, people are going to buy what they want to buy. I'm pretty sure if Skims drop a bracelet that's $300, people are going to buy it. Pretty Girl Bangles drop a bracelet that's $30, it might not sell. So even like my Milan charm bracelets, they sold pretty well the first time, and y'all already know that's another reason why I don't add the same thing to the website twice, because the second time around it never ever sells. So my Milan charm bracelet did so good. When I first dropped it, people were like, oh my gosh, can you add more, add more? So I think the first time I had about 30, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy 60 this time. Y'all, I haven't sold a Milan charm bracelet in weeks, and I've been hearing chatter that the Milan charm bracelet is on other, like, you know, other Chinese sites for lesser amounts. I mean, granted, I can't get mad about that because everybody used the same type of vendors. Like I've been telling y'all, the same type of vendors that Shein used is the same type of vendors that I use, simply because and I use actual wholesale websites, like actual Chinese manufacturers, and honestly some of the stuff that I see on the website I also see on Shein myself. So it's like I can't really get mad about that, because again, it's that's just how it is. So I've been hearing that people have been finding it elsewhere for $2, $3. Okay, that's fine, but like I was saying, my audience is my audience. If I do have true supporters, they will support me regardless. I didn't get it from Shein. I heard people probably buying it. I didn't find the Milan charm bracelets on Shein. I found it from an actual wholesale website. But again, like I said, all these places are the same. Same thing with Rainbow and Fashion Nova. Rainbow and Fashion Nova use some of the same vendors, you know, so it just kind of all up to people's preferences. So but like I said, people are going to buy what they want to buy from who they want to buy it from. So as a business owner, sassy, if I tell you to stop again, you're going to have to get out. So as a business owner, we have to just position ourselves. But other than that, y'all, like, I feel like I've been doing, like, me personal, I've been really good. Like, I've been in a good, like, mental space, emotional space. I've been enjoying my boyfriend. We, at the time of this video, it is April 20th. I'm going to upload the same day I film it. But we make 6 months on April 23rd. So he asked me to be his girlfriend October 23rd. We'll be 6 months in a couple days, and I'm just super happy about that. Honestly, he has been like my longest, like, steady relationship. I know that sounds crazy, but again, I'm only 26, so I'm, you know, people who be in these relationships from 8th grade to college, they don't be for real, because you grow as a person, and you are not the same person you were in 8th grade, and I'm just sorry. So people who be like, oh, we've been together since high school, we've been together since 8th grade. I mean, it could be true, it could be genuine, but people grow. But anyway, it changed. But anyways, like I was saying, he has been my first longest steady span. Now, I was talking to somebody for 9 months, but I was never his girlfriend. But that's a whole other topic. Girls, if you're listening to this and you're in high school or even college, I mean, it's okay. Like I said, high school, honestly, y'all, going back to high school, dumb boys I used to talk to or call myself being their girlfriends, girl, I don't know where they at now. Like, I can't remember some of their last names. So this little high school situations, y'all gonna forget about them by the time college come, and after college could be a whole new world. So high school is a world, college is a world, and after college is also a different world. So just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Like, I know that we do sometimes, like, put emphasis on, oh, I gotta be a girlfriend, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Baby, you don't have to be a wife at 18. Don't be acting like nobody wife at 19 years old. You know, enjoy, have fun, but have safe fun. I'm not telling you to be out here just, you know, messing around with every single boy. No, because you do not want a bad reputation. Because I definitely will say your reputation will speak for you. People will, like, especially in college, they're going to be like, oh, the girl who slept with XYZ, or the girl who did this, and this, and the, you know, so you do not want to do that. Don't tarnish your representation or your reputation. But just have fun too. Like, I feel like it gets hard as a girl because you kind of like look around, like, oh my gosh, like so and so, we are all in undergrad together, and they are going on dates and they doing this, and I'm not. But honestly, girl, just enjoy college. Have fun in college because you will not get those days back. So I'm not telling you to, like, you know, mess around with a lot of different people, but just have fun. Like, worrying about being a girlfriend, being a wife, being married by the time you graduate college, girl, it happens to some, but not to many. Don't worry about it. You ain't trying to be nobody dusty son, wife in no undergrad, baby. You trying to go to the college parties, you trying to go to the step shows, you trying to do what you go do. You trying to live your life. You trying to go to Miami on spring break. Like, you're not trying to be tied down, bogged down. And honestly, if you be bogged down too easy, too quick, that's how you get a baby, and then you just go really be out of luck, okay? Honestly, I don't know how I got on this topic, but like I said, today's just like a random chit-chat video. Business and personal, because y'all know I did graduate college. I have 2 college degrees. I spent 6 years in college. I did 4 years undergrad, 2 years grad school at the same university. So I've seen my fair share of people come and go. I've seen people been in college before me and still in college right now. I've seen people come in college and leave the next week, next semester. So I have had my fair share of college experiences. Like I said, I did the Greek thing. I'm a sorority girl. Dated Greek boys. Dated non-Greek boys. Done seen boys have 2 different girlfriends on 2 different floors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it all, y'all. So I've seen it all. So also too, while we're on this topic, I do want to film a question and answer. So if you go to like my community tab on my YouTube channel, you will see like a little post that says like ask me questions, because I want to do a Q&A. I'm gonna leave it up for like another week because I want to get some good questions in here. So if you watching this video, go ahead and leave me a question on that little tab, or you can leave me questions down below on this video, and by next week I'm going to try to film the video, but I want to have at least 20 questions so the video can be good. So the video can be real good. The last topic I'm going to talk about is like my personal branding, my social media, stuff like that. Personal page, business page, social medias, and yeah. So I haven't posted anything on my personal Instagram in like 2 days. I want to reset my algorithm because for some reason or another, y'all, that page over there, like, it's dead. So it's like I get a lot of views, stuff like that, but I'm not really getting many like followers lately. The engagement has been so low. My story views have been low on my business page. Like, I don't know what it is. So I've logged out for the past 2 days. I'm going to actually make a post today to kind of reset the algorithm. So if you do feel like I'm getting shadow banned, or I feel like my post is not being seen, the reason why I know I was shadow banned is because, or my post is just not being seen, I posted a picture of some bangles and it got 30 likes. I got 60,000 followers and only 30 likes, and it was up there for an entire day. And I just checked yesterday and it's only at like 90 likes now. But it's just like, that's how I know. When like back then, y'all, I just missed 2020 business so much, because like in 2020 that picture would have got 1,000 likes in a day. And I only had about 20,000 followers. Like, that's the crazy part about it. But So I'm going to actually make a post today. Once I'm done with this video, I'll make a post to kind of see if I can see a difference. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to just go straight reels now. No more like regular posting, straight reels. I want to kind of switch up my content. Again, I won't speak too much on there, but I definitely want to incorporate some more like y'all like a day of my life on here. The long form ones, I'm going to start incorporating more short form day of my life videos on Instagram and stuff like that. So like me waking up in the morning, me printing orders, me packing orders, me shipping orders, things like that. I want to start incorporating a lot more just like content on my page that's going to still convert to sales. So of course, if people are watching me pack orders, they're going to be like, oh, let me see what she got on her website, and then boom, go to the website. Most likely you hit the website, you're going to make a sale, you know. So that's kind of where I'm trying to go with like my my business page. And same thing with my personal. Now my personal Instagram, I don't really care about that much at all. My personal Instagram has had the same amount of followers for a year now. But my personal TikTok hit 10K. We hit 10K last week. And when I tell y'all, my page has been booming. My TikTok has been booming, y'all. But the thing that's irritating me is just like people are now starting to copy. And I know, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all no story. Like, I don't like the girl who always think everything is copying. Now, if you post your hairstyle and you got a red half up, half down, and somebody else in your community or somebody else in your school get a red half up, half down, I personally don't think that that's copying. But for me, I have like direct like proof. So the issue is I've been doing shopping vlogs. So I'm a shopper. I've been a shopper my entire life. My mother is a shopper. So I'm a shopper naturally. So I always tell y'all to do things that you are good at naturally. Do things that's not forced. No one has to force me to go to Marshall's. You don't gotta force me to go to Ross. Baby, you don't gotta force me to go to TJ Maxx. I go there all the time. Okay? If it's not Shein, it's Ross. If it's not Ross, it's Shein. Okay? And all of my body care stuff, Marshalls. So I've been posting like my shopping vlogs, stuff like that now. And now people with bracelet businesses are finding my page, which I mean, it's to be expected because it's me. So as y'all know, social media is not so private, okay? They can put together that pretty girl Bangles. My face on that page is the same face on this page. So they're starting to show my personal content to business owners or to people who follow my business page. But what I have noticed is like a lot of people who have businesses or bracelets that follow me on my business page, they're starting to follow me. Hold on, y'all. Hello. So, but what I'm noticing is they're following me from like, they're following my personal page, like from their personal page. And now all of a sudden, y'all, everybody wants to have a shopping vlog page. Like y'all, like, I feel like I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Like, am I just being self-centered? Am I being self-centered? Because I feel like everything that I like want to do or do, then it goes up, it goes viral, because I'm a viral girl. Like, I know how to go viral. And like my Marshall's haul went viral. That's at almost 600,000. And then my Shein unboxing is at 500,000 views or whatever. So I got 2 posts with almost 2 million views, almost 500,000 views, whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, so people are seeing like, oh, she popped off with this, I want to start doing it. And then I don't know, y'all, like, it just be so like annoying to me. My mom be like, well, take it as a compliment. Like, you're literally inspiring people. Like, that's the whole point of you. You are the pioneer for things and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I take that as a compliment or not, y'all. Like, it's just like, because it's just like, if I wasn't gonna do it, nobody else would have done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even going back to like my sticker page, y'all all, everybody on this watching me right now, y'all all can attest to the sticker page shenanigans. When I start the sticker page, every other bracelet business want to have a sticker page. Like, y'all know I call mine Pretty Girl Prince. We have people called Twisted Prince and this Prince, all kind of stuff. So it's just like nobody was thinking about stickers until I started. Y'all could have just let me have my stickers, because that's what I like to design on Canva all the time. I like to make little flyers. Y'all could just let me have my stickers and I could have just been good. I could have been still booming with the stickers, still booming with the bangles, and been good. But because everybody took and bit from me, it kind of took away my pot and my customers and my people, and now everybody wants to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but now when I stop doing it, nobody does it anymore. Now, one person I can say is booming from stickers right now. And if they are, comment them down below. Now, one person is still just doing stickers who started doing stickers after me or because of me. So it's just like, that is annoying to me. Like I don't like that. I don't like being a pioneer. I don't like being the blueprint. I don't like being the example. I hate it with like a passion, y'all. And like this one girl that I was starting to know personally, starting the same thing. So I'm doing shopping vlogs. I've been doing shopping vlogs. Soon we met, whatever. She started doing shopping vlogs. Then I'm doing like the water talk with like my little water drink mixes. Now she doing the water drink mixes. I made a TikTok about Chicago weather. She made a video about Chicago weather. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. Like I just don't like it at all. I just do not like it at all. But I don't know. Maybe I just need to just channel my inner Beyonce a little bit more. Maybe that's what I need to do. Channel my inner Beyonce a little bit more and just like look at it as like, well, people, they not taking away from your money. The only thing that I can say that took away from my money was the sticker page. I'm not gonna lie. Because the sticker page got so oversaturated so quick, that definitely took my money. When I tell you I lost most of my customers from my competition, and again, I'm humble enough to admit that. Either people stop shopping with me and shop with people who's offering it for cheaper, or they start making it themselves. I lost all my money from the sticker page in terms of like people copying me and taking like away my competition. Oh yes, my competition definitely won that. But if you think about it, like the bread companies and stuff like that, like, yeah, it's a million bread companies, it's a million water brands. It's just all about how you're going to stand out from the crowd. Same thing with business and personal. It's all about how I'm going to stand out on my personal page. Like, yeah, people that follow me is starting to do, like, and when I say starting to do, this person's content was nothing about shopping prior to, you know, them following me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, oh, I found the mutual, like I found the girl who loved Marshalls like me. I'm not saying that. Like, I would love that. Now, that is something that I could do. If I could find a person who loved Marshalls like me and whose page is about Marshalls already, we can meet up at Marshalls and have a Marshall old good time. I'm referring to people who follow you and then start doing the exact same thing as you, knowing that they was doing before. Like, if you was posting all orange finds, orange items first, and then you follow me, now you posting all pink stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know my friend I Tasty, she has like a pink page, so her personal niche is pink, and then her business is, you know, obviously lashes. But that's like somebody following her and their page was all blue at first. They start following her and now all of a sudden they posting all pink. No, and then in her comments, they in her like this, like, so they're making it known that they're watching you. No, like, that's not cool. I'd rather be friends with somebody who already does what I'm doing. And then that way it won't be any competition. But only for personal, because you cannot, like, I tried it. You cannot be friends with somebody who sells the same things as you. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't think that it works, because it just turns into natural competition. So it just turns to natural competition. You be like, oh, or they probably look at you like, oh, we sell the same exact stuff. How you get 30 orders today? I only got 5. Baby, we different. So that's all I'm going to say on that topic. If you know, you know. But you cannot be friends with somebody who sell the same stuff as you. Like, and if you can, shout out to you and let us know in the comments how you and your friend has been navigating that. Like, how have y'all been navigating? Unless y'all on the same exact level. Like, me and I Tasty, like, honestly, I Tasty has made way more money in her business than I have in terms of, like, sales and stuff like that. But in terms of like the motivation level, the follower level, the subscriber level, even though I think she has like a little bit more on me like she has like a little bit more on YouTube than me and a little bit more on Instagram than me. But our TikToks, I think I have more on my TikTok than her, but that don't really matter because we still kind of on like the same playing field. So we are really good friends because of that reason. And also too, at the end of the day, we don't sell the same things. It's not like I'm trying to be her fake friend to learn how to sell lashes, or she's being my fake friend to learn how to sell bangles. We literally are on two different like pages, but in the same book, if that makes sense. Like we both motivate each other. We both talk to each other every day. We send each other motivated messages. We make challenges with each other. Like we had a challenge in March. By the way, I'm making some silver basic bangles. So if you need some silver basic bangles, go ahead and click the link down below. But like, for example, like in the month of March, we had challenged each other to post every day on Pinterest for the 31 days, you know? So it's good to have friends like that. I definitely say value a friend like that, but y'all kind of have to be on the same level. Like, and it's not like, I don't think I'm better than nobody, and nobody is better than me. But if you're looking for a friend like that, find a friend that's on the same level as you, same motivation as you, same drive as you. Because if not, you're going to feel like you're pouring into her and she's not pouring back into you, or vice versa. So, like, when me and Ike Tasty's friendship, we both motivate each other. Like, some days I kind of be in my feelings about something, and then she'll send me like a good long paragraph and be like, okay, well, you know, you got this, like, just go back to the drawing board and it's gonna be okay. And then some days she had her day where she's not feeling the best, and then I motivate her and things like that. So it's kind of like a mutual friendship all the way around. So we talk about personal things a lot and we also talk about a lot of business things. We talk about probably more business than personal, but we have that understanding with each other. Like it's not like, oh, she's not sharing information about herself. Like, no, I do know a good amount of deal about her, and she know a good deal about me personal wise. But we have just like that balance. Like I don't know how to explain us, and I'm just thankful that God put her in my life. I don't even know how y'all on this topic, but it is good to find you a friend that can relate to you in all aspects, because honestly, the people that's in my personal life, like the people that I know in real life or grew up with, a lot of them, most of them don't have businesses. They don't understand what I go through or like my lifestyle, and vice versa. So it's like I can't get mad at them because they just don't understand. But I also do feel like it's also a cop out in a way, because just like you don't know Telfar, but you shop with them every week, or just like you don't know Schemes, but you shop with them, you don't miss a drop. It could be the same thing. You know Pretty Girl Bangles, and people still don't shop in my real life. And I'm not saying that shopping is the only way to support, but it does feel good to see an order from somebody that you know. Like, honestly, y'all, the last time I seen an order from somebody I know probably was Black Friday, and it probably was like my auntie. Not saying that she don't count, because she does, but it wasn't like a sorority sister or a cousin. Or no, I take that back. I think two of my cousins did shop this year for the first time. So like, so it just feels good when you do see people that you know supporting you, following you, shopping, or even like pressing like, comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I also feel like support is a lot of things. And I'm going to end the video right here in a second, y'all, because like I've been ranting. Like I said, this just was a rant video while I worked, because y'all know I work better when I'm talking. It holds myself accountable. It holds me accountable. Things like that. So it's just like, for me, it just definitely feels good when you see people that you know support you and stuff. So if you don't have many people that support you, find somebody that you can talk to, you know, like find you a social media friend that you can talk to and things like that. That way you can kind of feel like you're not by yourself. But if you made this far in the video, go ahead and leave me down some brown hearts, orange and brown, so I got on orange today. Orange and brown hearts, and this is what I made. So the silver basic bangles are on the website. Also the gold basic bangles are on the website. As y'all can see, most of these are already done. So definitely click the link in my bio, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this rant and stayed to the end because y'all are some real ones. Bye.